Lakers Nation, what is going on? So today we got some NBA news involving insider Sham Shani of The Athletic, and pretty much he just came out and revealed the real reason why DeMar DeRozan didn't join the Los Angeles Lakers to team up with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And to be honest, guys, I wasn't really going to make a video on this, but I was like, you know what, let me just cover it since this is a Lakers channel. But anyways, there was a week ago where there was a report literally coming out that the team did communicate with DeMar DeRozan's agent, but he ultimately chose to go to the Sacramento Kings. And the Lakers just never made an actual, offer for DeMar DeRozan and only expressed simple interest in the LA area native, which I do get because he's a Hall of Famer. He's a six-time NBA All-Star. He's one of the clutchest players in the league, has a nice mid-range game. He could definitely play make. He could really solve some of the problems that the Lakers do have. But in my personal opinion, I just don't think he would make us like a top 3 or top 5 seed where it's like, damn, we're actually way better than what we are, right? But this dude is a veteran. He's a forward. He's 34 years of age. He's a consistent bucket getter. And it really came down to the Sacramento Kings and the Miami Heat, which they did have interest. But in my personal opinion, the Heat didn't really make too much sense because the play style of Jimmy Butler and DeRozan's kind of similar. So I just don't think the fit was there. And either of the Los Angeles Lakers, right? But I know that he grew up in Compton, an LA kid. He went to USC. He went to college over there. And he actually thought he was going to be a Laker because remember when LeBron James, Anthony Davis said they wanted, Russell Westbrook, but it pretty much didn't work out. It backfired us. And it had to be a horrible decision, right? And Rob Pelinka didn't want him. He was going to trade for DeMar DeRozan, but Jeannie Buss was like, you know what, let's go get Russell Westbrook. So I'm not really happy about this because it seems like every fucking season, excuse my French, my language, we're always linked to these superstar players or these star players like a DeMar DeRozan, a Kevin Durant, a Kyrie Irving, or Lauri Markkanen. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm trying to lower my expectations when it comes to stars because I feel like these rumors are just for clicks and views just to make us Lakers fans not happy and pretty much talk about it. So it's very frustrating. And it really came down to a living situation, right? I get it because he has family over there. He grew up in Compton, like I said, in LA. So he has to pay his bills. But I get it. He's trying to make money and he needs to survive. And I know he wanted to do a sign and trade, which it did happen because he signed a 3-year deal worth about $74 million with the Sacramento Kings, which the Lakers, they're only able to offer him like the full mid-level exception, $13 million. And not only that, LeBron James is willing to take a $20 million pay cut for a top-level player like a DeMar DeRozan, a Jonas Valanciunas, a James Harden, even Klay Thompson. So those guys are off the table. So what is really available? Are we going to get Brandon Ingram, which he doesn't really move the needle? I guess he doesn't like LeBron James, and he struggles to play with other stars. He even showed it in Team USA last year, and he's just injury prone, right? He hasn't been able to stay healthy. He's played like 65 games since, his rookie year. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then Lauri Markkanen, I know he's not proven. He's never been in the playoffs, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I would say he's a star or superstar player, but do you really want to risk it? And it's just very frustrating because we're always linked to these stars and we just never get them. So I'm not really surprised about this news. But you couldn't just at least make a real offer. I know the Lakers were going to have to do a sign and trade and give up some assets. So I get the real reason why they didn't want to get DeMar DeRozan or at least give an offer. But if DeMar DeRozan wasn't so much about the money and the living situation, stuff like that, and he would have just took the full level exception, which is around $13 million, then the Lakers can just get him and use some of our assets like a DeAndre Russell, Gabe Vince, or maybe we're Hachimura to get other pieces instead. And he just came off a season which he did average around 24 points per game and 5.3 assists a game for the Chicago Bulls. So you guys let me know in the comment section. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, lastly, turn on the notification bell so you guys get notified for future Lakers content. But I'm tired of ranting, and I'm going to wait and see him approach because we're always getting linked to these stars, and they never show up to the Los Angeles Lakers. They decline us. And I understand it because the Lakers are in a very tough situation, right? Teams are going to see that we're desperate to make some changes to improve this roster. LeBron James got what he wanted. He has so much power. He's really ruining my team, which I know LeBron fans or stans are not going to like what I'm saying, but I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm being honest because he got his buddy, his podcaster, and JJ Redick. And then he also got his son and Bronny James, which was a 55th overall pick. So I get the situation that the Lakers are in, and free agents are probably like, you know what, I'm not going to join this team because I think this is a joke. But who knows at this whole point? And we just got to continue our day. But I just wanted to update you guys on this whole situation because it's very frustrating. And it seems like this always happens anytime a player signs like a contract extension or gets ready to do a trade and stuff like that. And teams don't pretty much want to help the Los Angeles Lakers. But I just had to get this off my chest, and I'm out of your piece.